All right, welcome everyone to the, what's today? Wednesday afternoon Advocate News Meeting. I'm editor and publisher Chris Cobbler. With me as always to my left.
I'm Becky Cooper, managing editor.
And to my right.
Tony Melandrin, city editor.
And behind the camera.
Thomas Martinez, digital editor.
On loan from the McNeil Airport as executive producer of our show.
Is that a new phone?
No.
So let us know what you think of the stories we're working on. Any suggestions you have for stories we should be working on. That's why we come on every weekday to hear from you. And we get you warmed up while we're signing up. And
New case, maybe.
New case, that's what that's threw them off.
Seems like a bigger phone.
I wish.
Yeah. All right, there we are. I'll type in hello, and you type in hello, and that's how the game's played. Just let us know what's on your mind. Carolina and Aaron and Rachel, say hello. Here's a trivia question. Arkansas, Florida, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Texas all share the same state bird. What is it? Say it's a mockingbird?
Mockingbird.
Mockingbird? You have any others?
Game.
Bird. Bird.
Would you have known that if they didn't have the Texas in there?
No.
That's Carly Simon, isn't it?
Yeah. Is
So
it? Yeah, it's
go.
Carly Simon and James Taylor.
You have to ask another
4
one.
months.
Is it
Wow,
Mockingbird?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't looked yet. I don't know.
Becky knows.
I don't know.
What is the
You have the other guess? What is the
state
vulture?
bird of Kansas?
Jayhawk.
Wrong.
The state bird of Kansas? I don't know.
A pigeon?
I guess.
Sparrow.
Let's
Wrong.
see. The flying monkeys.
I have no idea. I don't live in Kansas.
Meadowlark.
Oh, meadowlark.
Let me
What's
see.
the state bird of Colorado?
Hey Siri.
Tom.
I knew you were
Columbine. Oh,
gonna
that's
ask
the
that.
flower.
It does.
I knew it at one point.
I don't see amp about him.
Columbine's
Hey,
a state
Siri.
flower.
Columbine's
state
state
bird
flower.
is an eagle.
What is the state flower of
An eagle?
Kansas?
I don't think so.
My web search turns something up for how a collarbone works.
What?
What is the state flower of Kansas?
Sunflower.
The state flower of Kansas is the wild native sunflower.
You got it!
But I thought we were talking about
Oh,
the bird.
what is the state bird of Kansas?
Carolina says mockingbird too. It says too easy.
The state
You
bird
may be
of
right.
Kansas is the western meadowlark.
The meadowlark, the western meadowlark.
That's
'Cause I
from
added-
Colorado.
Not to be confused. I did ask Jim Lair, by the way. We're
What
talking
is
about
the state bird of Colorado?
state bird of
The
Colorado.
state bird of Colorado is the lark bunting.
The lark
Lark
bunting, yeah,
Of
lark
course.
bunting, of course.
Okay, sure.
Of
Are they
course.
endangered this?
But
What the hell does that look like?
A lark and a bunny crossed
You have
together.
I noticed Jim Lair during his talk, he alternately said Missouri and Missouri.
Yeah, I noticed the Missouri, and I thought that's what native Missourians say.
And
Missouri.
on my way out the door of my Cummel's reception afterwards, I said, I have one last important question to ask of you. Why are we alternating between Missouri and Missouri? I said, Kansas, where we're both from. He's from Wichita, well, originally, although he didn't spend much time there. But we say Missouri. And he says, yeah, you noticed that, huh? Because during the presidential debate in St. Louis, I decided to mess with people, and so I said, at first I said, we're here live from St. Louis, Missouri at the opening, and then he closed, and he says, live from St. Louis, Missouri. And he said, William Sapphire, columnist, contacted him and said, what are you doing? Why did you do that? And he said, well, let me tell you, Bill, people in the western Missouri say Missouri, people in eastern Missouri say Missouri.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He said, and Bill Sapphire actually wrote that. He says, I don't even know if that's true. I just made that up.
And the guy reported.
So
Oh, wow.
he was amazing. It was quite a night. Really, very down to earth, very nice.
I love
Had
the
great stories.
story. Have you read his book about the debates?
No,
That sounds interesting.
they want
I
about
lo-
what they call it, intense or
oh yeah.
pressure city, or what do you call it?
Yeah,
Intensity city.
Intense city.
Something.
I love the story he told about George H.W. Bush.
Mm-hmm.
About he was cutting him. He was trying to stop H.W. and he said, no, I have time. I got to find that on YouTube. And then he says that the producer in his ear said,
He's right. Yeah.
He does have time, and so he apologizes, and then President Bush says, I forgot what I was about to say.
Never mind. Never mind.
Never mind, darn it.
But what I loved about him is that he's so accessible and down to earth and stressed. You know, it doesn't matter if you have humble beginnings, as he did. It's, you know, what you do once you get that opportunity and where you take it. He really stressed that. And during the reception, he brought that up again. We were talking about, says in a newsroom, it's always what you do today, right? How good's your latest story? There's no way to fake it. You either do a good story or you don't. And he said, he's a reverse academic snob because he thinks it's ridiculous other people talk about their impressive academic pedigrees. And he says, so if you had a bad story, but you said, well, what you said to your city editor, but I'm from Princeton, they would just laugh at you. You know, it doesn't matter.
All the more reason why it should be better.
Yeah.
Yeah, he mentioned that in Amber's story, that he's a reverse snob when it comes to education.
Right.
Well, so am I.
Katina's there.
Especially,
Missouri says.
You're just a snob.
Carolina
No.
says,
There's nothing reverse about it.
Mm-hmm.
"Go Missouri Tigers." Well, we pronounce it in Kansas, Missouri, but anyway.
can't, yeah.
But that's the thing. Jim Lehrer, he didn't talk about overcoming humble beginnings. He overcame going to University of Missouri. He overcame that. I mean, it is really impressive all that he's done, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
why is it though?
Why
the whole
did he go to
Missouri
KU?
versus Missouri?
Did he just hear of KU?
I don't know.
You guys even from Kansas don't know
I
why?
don't know. Why do you
Well,
say?
I've heard-
Why do people say Colorado versus Colorado? I mean, it's
Or
funny.
Colorado.
Or
I
Colorado.
think it's just a
Yeah.
And I just said Missouri, so.
I said Missouri and Kansas growing up, but Paul used to get hassled because we moved here from Colorado, and he'd say Colorado, and people in Texas would all say Colorado. Colorado? How do you say it?
It's a color.
Colorado.
It means
Colorado.
color.
And they
With
say,
an
and
H.
they say, why do you do it? Why do you say Colorado? And he'd say,
Colorado.
Paul say, why do you say it Texas? Anyway. He's kind of a smart aleck.
Kansas.
Anyway,
Where you got that from?
I don't know.
Well, there's Arkansas and Arkansas River.
Yeah.
It's like
And the whole state is called Arkansas, isn't it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
that's the way acronym.
I'm just joshing. All right.
That way you don't have to worry about getting Arkansas right. You just say Arkansas.
Arkansas. There you
I
go.
don't really think Missourians have any reason to be snobby about anything.
4121 day.
The show me state.
Why isn't Kansas pronounced Kansas?
I'm on,
Kansas.
Arkansas versus
Kansas. Kansas.
We could take that another step, but we'll lose our FCC license.
Right. But the big thing, Jim Lehrer's, just a terrific journalist. Had a lot of great things to say about trusting actual journalists.
He
And
stepped around
not being confused by all that's out there on the internet. Because people need to go to trusted
He
sources.
said that very well.
Yeah, well, he did. I wish I recorded that part. How he
Yeah.
saed about journalists who, genuine journalists who train to do this, who are accountable, who abide by a set of ethics, who publish corrections if they get it wrong. I mean, they're perfect, but you can rely on them to do the job that journalists do. And the problem is there's so much blurring of what is a journalist. There are people who go online and they don't know the difference between a blogger or just a straight out opinion person or someone who's actually purposely putting out misinformation. It's all just a blur online, and he talked very well about that, and put in my same plug for that to go to a trusted source, something like the Victoria Advocate or another newspaper, and not
Carefully stepped around the landmines in some of those questions too.
yeah. You missed it, Carolina. Why'd you do that? You're doing Rocky Horror Picture, weren't you?
And
That would have been fun. I'm sorry I missed that.
Where
He was
you
asked
from?
about
At
how
UHV,
posterity
the
will,
Film Society did a show.
how
Film Society's
posterity will
still around?
remember
Yeah.
Donald Trump, and he stepped around that. He didn't want to. He basically said, "I'll leave it to posterity to decide, and historians to figure out how to document Donald Trump's legacy.
Was there a good mix of old and young?
No, it was mostly
Mostly old?
older and mostly white, because I noticed that when he started talking, I counted 7 minorities that I could see identified through skin tone in the audience, especially when he talked about, you know, somebody asked him about minorities back in 1950.
And how segregated
Three.
Victoria College and the bus station where he worked
Yeah.
were. Yeah.
And he said Victoria was a segregated city.
Yeah.
And he felt bad because he didn't have the power to change it.
And didn't really try. He said what he really
Yeah.
felt bad about, that he just, you know, he didn't like it. He'd been raised to not think it was right, but he didn't do anything. What would you have done? I mean, that's an interesting question of the time.
It would've
So
been
the
nice to-
protest and
I was waiting for somebody to ask what the demographics are now in BC. I was hoping there'd be some comparison between then and now. And I'm sure there's a vast
I
world
think
of
it's a
difference.
Hispanic serving institution now. Both BC and UHB are now. I'm sure it's vastly different.
And so it was, you know, just he was very nostalgic, and sounds like that's something that about the past that he would definitely want to change. That he wish. I mean, it's his
Yeah.
history now.
Right.
And,
But a great talk, great night. Very inspired. You know, it was a good crowd at the Welder Center, but it wasn't packed. I mean, it wasn't. There were seats, and that always saddens me a little bit because I think
and I
everybody should
hurried
come out.
there too. I was really racing to get there, thinking it's going to be. I won't be able to get in now.
Yeah.
What time did you get there?
Hines was talking.
Yeah.
So it
David
started at
Hines.
7?
Yeah, Dr. Hines.
Inquiring minds want to know what kind of beer did you have, Jim Leonard?
You have another beer?
Not at the reception. I just had water, but I did before the reception pre-talk. I did have a Shiner beer. Actually first had a Goliad beer, and it just kept foaming up. I don't know if it'd been shaken. So I finally just I kept trying to keep it, but it just kept foaming up, and I go, I can't do that, and then I got a Shiner.
Shiner Blonde?
No, it was a Shiner Bock.
Oh.
They didn't have any other variety. I do like blonde more, but
With the beer chaser. I mean, you have bourbon with the beer chaser.
you know.
Box better, but Blonde's pretty good.
Yeah.
But,
I did have fun afterwards. We took out a photo taken with
It's the
my
regular.
tennis buddies were there. Some of the
Dr. Shaw?
Dr. Chan, yeah, and
At the welder?
yeah, they were there in this down at the front on the right, and we went and got our picture taken together with Jim Lehrer, and I said we usually play doubles, so we're here tonight instead. And
I think one of them sat in front of me because
they were all 3 together.
Well, there was another one. I think when one of
Maybe they came in separately, I guess.
I think you need to get a hold of that photo,
Yeah,
put it in a frame for your new office.
yeah.
To replace some of those old, well, not that I want you to replace the Bronco photos, but you know, you can probably use them.
It's on my Facebook page, so yeah, it's cool. It was a nice photo, an iPhone photo.
Well,
and Coy took one
Of you?
of that group.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
If he turns it in this
Yeah.
week, are you going to use?
no,
We're not going to use it
we're not
because
gonna
we've
do
already covered the.
He shot a lot of other better photos, I'm sure.
Was Darren there?
Yeah, Darren, of course, is there. Yeah, all the BC people were there. Yeah. It was a very nice night. Very nice night. Loved it. He told the great story about Mr. Stormont, the VAC president, who got him into the University of Missouri. It was quite a story, like personal attention. He talked about how Victoria College, we went to enroll and it was $40, and he said, I don't have $40, and the lady working there says, well, how much do you have? And he says, $10. She says, okay, you're a student.
Wow. Wow, that wouldn't work nowadays.
Or it wouldn't be $40.
Well, whatever they would
Yeah.
ask nowadays if you said, I only
He
have.
said, I only have a quarter of that. I don't know. Well, he went to the University of Missouri and didn't have any money, and they worked out a loan or something to get him in there, too. So,
Yeah.
different time, I guess, 1954, 3, I don't know what he was.
Would it be 57? I don't know.
He graduated from the University of Missouri and then became a first lieutenant in the Marines, and so he served in between wartime after the Korean War and before Vietnam, and then started off his illustrious journalism career. I talked with him about my dad being a Marine, at that time and during the Korean War, and had good stories about that too.
Cool.
So
Sounds like you had a good conversation with him.
did definitely. So thanks to Mike and Corey Joe Hummel for having us over, because they're friends with the Lairs.
See, I thought there would be classes at BC that would require attendance.
They should. I don't know
That's why I thought. That's why I raced over there. I thought, oh wow,
Everybody
every
should have been
student's
there. I
gonna
wish
be over there.
everybody's been there. Old town.
Yeah, there's nothing to do in Victoria now.
Dr. Kamara was saying that, look, because he was at our debate the day before, and then he said, we were all going to the debate, the Jim Laird talk. He says, there's so much going on in Victoria. Sort of half joking, but.
Well, I mean, I think
course.
BISD required a lot of students to go here. Is it, what's his name? The guy who does What Would You Do? John Kionis?
John
John
Kionis,
Kionis, yeah, they had a big turnout for that. Was he at the Wilder Center?
No, he was at the Fine Arts
Oh,
Center.
the Fine Arts Center.
Yeah.
Jim Laird should have a bigger crowd than that guy. Anyway, although I liked him, don't get me wrong, John Kionis was good too, actually, but
Well, he's more of this generation too.
everybody's watched What Would You Do, I guess.
Yeah, and he showed that clip.
Yeah.
And of course, his intro video messed up.
So Rocky Horror Picture was happening too. Lots of stuff happening in Victoria this weekend too. So all the people who would have been at the Jim Laird talk were at Rocky Horror Picture Show. Is that your point, Carolina?
Well, they could
They
have gone
do
to
live.
Jim Laird and then gone to Rocky Horror, because the later the night gets, the better Rocky Horror is.
Yeah, what time does that start?
It's supposed to
I
start
didn't know
at
they were
midnight.
having it.
Well, that's a
Was it?
midnight movie. No, it was at UHB, but I'm sure it wasn't midnight. I'm sure she didn't.
Did they have the actors on stage? Did everybody?
Everybody
Did
Portrayed
you
did
do
it.
Time
tell.
Warp?
Let's do
I've never seen it. All this
You've
throw
never
it out
seen
there.
it?
Nope.
You've never seen Rocky
Never
Horror
seen
Picture
it.
Well, you
Show?
know what the terminology is then for you?
Yeah.
You're a Rocky Horror Picture Show virgin.
Yeah.
Yes, and they acknowledge all the virgins before every
I wouldn't
showing.
raise my hand.
Well, don't sit next to me because I will point you out.
Yeah.
First time I saw it was in Greeley, out in the park.
Carolina says Elena's doing a great job. She is.
Yes.
Yeah. First time I saw it was in San Francisco,
First one I saw was in
boy.
Houston.
1979.
First
That's
time
right.
I saw it was in fill in the blank.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
To be determined.
I know,
Carolina said
everybody
they didn't
thinks
have
I'm a nerd.
they didn't
I
have people
don't see
dancing the time warp
Good.
and sold prop bags at a discount to the virgins.
How
There you
funny.
go.
You think
Yeah,
it's as-
like toast and all that.
Toast
Yeah.
and rice and playing
You,
cards.
you think it's as crazy now as it used to be when people go to see those shows?
I've never seen it like I saw it in San Francisco. I'll tell you that. since I've seen it many times since.
People in
then.
costume.
The guy who led
Uh,
Time Warp. You know that actor's name?
Carl Stevens.
No.
The blonde guy, right?
Well, he's an older man.
The old man who was the professor, the boring, that guy.
I don't know what his name was.
Who-
Water guns, newspaper, oh yeah.
Charles Gray. He's a Shakespearean actor.
Tim Curry.
Tim
Yeah.
Curry was Rocky.
Right.
No, not
Charles
Rocky.
Gray.
I mean, he was the
He also played the villain in Diamonds Are Forever.
Rocky's the blonde stud.
yeah.
He's the one, very British, very proper
Yeah,
gentleman.
doing the narration.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
voice.
he was.
And Meatloaf, what's for dinner? Meatloaf.
But a lot of those people just thought it was just a big waste of time. It was going to go
Well,
nowhere.
Nobody
Susan
projected it
Sarandon
to become a
said
cult
that.
hit. Nobody saw that coming,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't either, because it wouldn't be a hit if it weren't for the interactivity. And how do you predict that?
So when's the next anniversary of that coming up? Like the 40th or whatever?
God, more than that.
Longer than that.
Well, was it in the
No,
70s?
no,
Was it
it's about,
60s?
no, it was 40th. I mean, it started in like 77, 78. I mean, I saw it soon
Oh, wow.
after it.
So it just passed, basically.
Yeah, so it just passed. 40th just passed.
I think I was a freshman in college when I saw it, so that'd be 78, 79.
Oh, I was.
I think it came out in about 77. I'd lay a wager on that, but I don't know for sure.
But if you have a chance to see it, don't watch it on TV unless you have a huge screen. You need to see
You
it on
gotta
a
go to
big
a public
screen.
showing.
Yeah,
You gotta go
so
to
you
a
get
public showing.
That, so you can participate.
Some
And,
diehard. I mean, I don't know.
You need
the
to fly to San
responses.
Francisco just to see it.
oh, that's a whole different world there.
I don't know a lot of the responses. It's like church for some people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Yeah,
responses
There's a response to everything.
to a
People
lot
get
of
up
the
in
scenes.
front of the screen and they act it out.
Let's put it that way. The first time I saw it, I didn't hear any of the dialogue on the screen. Because I heard only the crowd. That's all I heard. So I had to watch the movie again to know like what was going on. 'Cause all right, let's
You
get
gotta
to the
have
news.
you gotta have newspaper too to protect
Yeah.
your head from the rain. So.
What was the news? We got Jessica doing an update on Hurricane Harvey repairs to Bayfront Park and Nautical Landings Marina,
That was Missouri.
and in various places around Port Lavaca. So it's a little update on everything going on around Port Lavaca. We've got a story posted that we're looking to update on the Bloomington superintendent being placed on paid administrative leave. So we're trying to find out more about what happened there. So Amber, our education board, is working on that. She had a busy day today. By the way, Jim Lair told the crowd at the reception that her story on him in that day's paper was impeccable.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He said every journalist should have the experience of having a story written about them, because then you'll have a better feel for how uncomfortable it is for other people and how often somebody gets something wrong. Like would say he's from Nebraska when he's really from Kansas or something like that. And but her story was perfect.
He said Amber told us last night that he told her that he liked her interviewing style.
Oh, nice.
Wow. She should be on cloud nine for
Yeah,
that.
she
Did you
was.
see her tweet? It was funny.
I didn't see the
Yeah.
tweet.
She tweeted something like, when Jim Lair told me he liked my story, and so it's a gif of her, somebody making she was pretty funny on social media.
That's fun.
Anyway.
She got a picture with him, so she's.
Caroline is telling us as part of the Rock Hill Picture Show, as part of UHV's Pride Week, which is still going on. Drag queen performance tonight. Elena just joined us. How are you, Elena?
Really? Where's that at?
At UHV somewhere.
UHV.
Yeah. Then
No, I'm not working.
it's a big
for it.
weekend. We've got the Art Car Parade. Hopefully the rain holds off for that. And the Film Fest reception tomorrow night. Then really in full swing Friday and Saturday.
Got the Jam Fest this
So we got
weekend.
in the paper tomorrow is, I'm jumping around, but the schedule, so you can map out your plans for the Film Fest. And the Jam Fest is at Club Western, so the rain won't stop that from
And then we
happening.
have polo at McFadden this weekend too.
Yeah, we do. So the rain could affect that, but yeah.
So Jam Fest isn't at the square this year?
No, it's at Club Western.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't read that.
that's too bad. I wish it were downtown, but Club Western is downtown. Don't get me wrong, but
It's
in the
close.
square.
It's not
Club
as close.
Western is great. If you haven't been there, I would add that the renovation the Villafranco family did is fabulous. Fabulous.
So if the paper gets any extra all access passes,
Yeah.
I just need one.
All right, let me know. Talk to me after the.
Okay.
All right. Then,
For $1 or $2, we'll give it to you.
yeah. Then we've got a story about Seadrift trying to adopt a food truck ordinance that people are not happy
Yeah.
about. Huh. I'm gonna hold that to the weekend. We'll see. And then Elena's doing a story on the film festival. If you're downtown, where to go eat. And
Oh, cool.
then we got a regional roundup Robbie's doing.
When
And
she gets here.
yeah, I didn't know she was in late. And we've got more details of the city manager candidates. I need to go to front, so we definitely need to hold the Seadrift. I'm gonna cut that out because we need an if you go box on the city. Your chance to meet the 3 city manager candidates is tomorrow at 1:30, I think.
Yeah, I saw that was my editorial. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
ask
need
you
to talk to you
off
more
camera.
about. I need to
Yeah.
talk to you more about that. Depends on how fast they make their decision. That part concerns me a little bit. Then
I have a feeling the law is the same.
yeah, we'll check. And let's see, we're promoting our wildflower photo contest. We apparently had a correction we've got to do on the poll. Sometime I think there must have been a transcription error and type in the poll results, because somehow it all adds up to more than 100%, which is not possible. And I would take that moment to say, online polls we've set up many times are not scientific. They're just a reflection of who happened to be on the computer answering. So don't take it to the bank. Then Elena's got a short advance on the Conversations Over Coffee event that's hosted by the Center for Peace at Bella's Bakery, which is another awesome downtown place. You should go. And Crime Stoppers. I don't know why everything's getting moved to wrong places, but I'll move Bloomington back up to A1. Okay. Some reporters overplay their stories and some always underplay them. Why is that? I don't know, I guess it's a commentary on their humility, or they put them on the budget.
I just think they just put it on the budget like
Right.
you guys decided.
All right. A few other news items, but Get Out Again is our Film Fest guide with the entire schedule. And,
Pretty long schedule.
and some other Film Fest related stories. And Main Street Market Days, is that happening or not? I thought it got
I thought it got canceled.
I thought so too, so I need to make a note of that. Okay, and a couple of benefits going on in sports. There's a story on J.R. Burns. I think that story's ready, as far as you know.
As far as I know, yes.
That's a good story. Who Gary Burns' wife who competed in pole bending, and that sounds like a very good story and good photos. Wonder who shot the photos.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have St. Joe baseball against Sacred Heart, and this, of course, the Final Four is coming up this weekend, so it might be another preview to that.
And your conference did get a
Yeah,
team.
Texas in the Final Four.
I couldn't believe that.
Yeah,
Actually, they're number 3 seed though, so it's not.
not out of the
Totally
realm of it,
question.
but yeah, but
But
so
they
they had a
did
big,
beat Gonzaga. Though, so.
yeah, that was an upset. I'll be pulling for Tech the whole way through now, for sure. We get the Big 12 winner. If they do it, they'll be doing it on the back of really good defense. That's their trademark. Let's see, Astros and Rangers playing today, Tom. You know.
Yes.
They're running yours, our computer's frozen.
We have Timberwolves and the Mavs playing. Game starts 7:30, so later
It's
for
a
us.
starter game for both teams. Season's almost over. And there's
Then,
5 games left in the NBA season.
Oh my God.
There's a school finance
Then the
story.
long playoffs go.
Texas House is debating a bipartisan plan to pump $9 billion more into public schools. We'll see how that all shakes out. Bill is expected to pass the House Wednesday, but may face hurdles in the Senate. More on the chemical plant fire in Crosby, another fire.
They said
And
that just for one.
You know, the 2 people who are in critical condition end up dying.
it doesn't say. I don't
Which one are you
see.
looking at? Mine's darker.
Mine's lighter.
This is at the very bottom. Did you see this one?
No. No. Maybe someone put it on twice. Mine's up here. I don't know what's all the way down there. Mine's right there. And Texas Tribune has a story about Texas teachers and their pay, and they have their own version of the budget story. And anything best big in the national international scene. Everything's got quieter. Carolina's not chatting anymore, but I appreciate all the conversation there.
I watched the CBS this morning, and I can't remember what the headlines were.
Nothing's clicking to me either. Let's
I think
see.
a 4th woman came out to complain about Joe Biden's habit of being
You know.
handsy with shoulders and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
And Pelosi's basically like, stop it, Joe Biden, stop it.
Stop it. I mean, the complaints are from the past. You can't stop the past.
I
you
know, well, don't do it anymore, because
Oh.
apparently they're, this is his trademark habit, I guess, that he's very handsy. You know, and I know, I kinda know what these, I'll tell you this much. My property manager, every time I go talk to her, every time I'm leaving, she's like, okay, Tony, thanks for coming in. And I'm like, that bothered me. That bothers me.
Well, there's one way to do it. Just do this. Don't do that.
You know, and she's like, okay. Oh, and last time she did it in the middle of my back. And I'm like, I wanted to say, don't touch
Some
me.
people are more affectionate.
But you gotta
I'm-
know.
And
I mean,
I'm not.
in Texas, a lot of people give you a kiss on the cheek kind of thing. That's a standard greeting. With
as long as it's not from a guy,
well,
right? That's
Well,
weird. That's just weird.
That's, different context for that.
yeah.
But,
Anyway.
it's just, I don't know her. And she doesn't know me, and it's purely professional.
Although that standard South greeting of the kiss on the cheek up north, a lot of places that would not fly. You know, so Joe Biden might be more comfortable in somewhere else. I don't know.
I know a lot of people who would not be accepted up north then.
Yeah.
So-
So-
They look at you funny for even saying hi to them sometimes.
Yeah.
That was the way
Last
Boston,
week I
I was
would-
in Boston, it was like that, yeah.
Last week I'd pass people on the sidewalk and I'd just say hi, you know, and they'd look at me like, who are you?
Well, it's 'cause, oh my God.
Oh,
somebody said
because of
hi.
the university's town they're in.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
They went, I don't even know if it's college
Even in
students.
Columbia it was like that, huh?
Yeah.
That's something. Yeah, in Boston, I mean, I get it, like, if you're in a big, huge New York City or even city of Boston kind of sidewalk, you're not gonna go say hi to everybody and people don't want to mess with. But when I lived there, I was on residential streets, walking along a sidewalk next to a house, and somebody would be walking right there, and, you know, my background would be to go, hey, hi, and they'd be like, I mean, that was so weird to me. That was so weird. That was definitely a big
Yeah.
shock
It's
to me.
strange.
Yeah.
When I interned in New York, this is before
Yeah.
cell phones came about in the late '80s.
Yeah.
You know, it was quiet on the sidewalks. There's thousands of people on the sidewalks, but
Yeah.
nobody was talking to anybody. And everyone was, and I noticed everyone was alone. I went in the city when it was raining. Nobody was sharing umbrellas, nothing. And it was just, and it was total quiet on the sidewalk because nobody just. I just thought that was weird
Yeah.
But
for a
then-
big city. All you could hear was just traffic.
But then us girls from Texas, when it was raining Thursday, we all grouped, got about four or five people in a car and Ubered back to the hotel.
There you go.
Instead of just saying, oh, you're on your own, we gathered them as we were walking down the hallway.
Where are you from in Texas? How many? what was that?
Me and a girl from Houston.
Just make sure that you get into
Yeah.
a actual Uber car.
Well, it was.
So who paid?
Well, you heard that.
I heard
She
it.
did,
North
because she won
Carolina
her
story.
app.
Yeah.
Oh,
I gave a tip.
Now their
You don't tip
legislator
them.
wants
I
to
did, I did.
make a rule requiring Lyft and Uber to have actual signs in their car.
they do. In the dash, you gotta
Like
look.
on the outside.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I just want Uber to not charge me when I'm not actually taking a ride. That's
Yeah,
what I
that's
was-
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, that was crazy. Crazy. I
Did
just
you
got
call them
rid
up?
of my app. No, well, no, I looked to try to call them up. There was no number
Did you
connected
get
with
charged?
it. They reversed it. They did that on their own right away, but I
Your-
still was like,
Your credit card should stop it.
yeah, it
Just take your
should.
credit card off.
Well, I just got rid of that. I did delete it. I take the credit card off and I just delete the app. So heck with that. I don't like it.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
if I go use Uber again,
I
I'll
right
get a new
away.
app.
When you said that, I right away went up to my Uber app and
Yeah.
and I double checked my credit card that it's locked into. There's been no charges.
All right. Well, it does show a history supposedly.
Yeah, it does.
Anyway,
It does.
but that was weird. That was really strange. But, anyway, we'll do a trivia question so we can wrap up. Arkansas, Florida, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Texas all share the same state bird, and Carolina and Becky must say mockingbird because apparently in 5th grade Texas history you have to learn all those things.
Third grade.
3rd grade? Oh, that's 5th grade.
Third and fifth and seventh.
3rd and 5th and 7th. Holy cow!
We got 3 years of Texas history.
Wow.
The seventh grade is your whole year of Texas history. Third and fifth are just a chapter. So.
Huh?
7th grade's a whole year.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Kansas doesn't have that.
You don't
Colorado
have much
doesn't have
history.
Mockingbird
Yeah,
is
we
the
do,
answer.
we do.
Specifically, the northern mockingbird. Is
We
that
just don't like
the
calling
northern?
it.
Are you? Does it bother you that your state bird is the
A
northern?
Yankee.
No, are you the Yankee? Yeah.
It's the pinstripe.
Yeah.
It's the pinstripe.
They're the mockingbirds you see all around over here.
All right, but if you have any news tips, comments, questions, emotional outbursts, give us a call in the newsroom. Tony will be here all night since he had the Jim Lair night off yesterday. So give us a call at 574-1222. Peace out.